Welcome to Rachel Wolf Movement. Today we're going to go over a routine that will strengthen and open your hips. So all you're going to need is a ball. If you don't have this, you can use a pillow. I also have a band to go around the thighs. You don't need this either. If you don't have it, you can still do this workout. And then I have a yoga block. You can also use a pillow in place of that. So we'll start on hands and knees. We're just going to open up the hips, knees are together. We take the shoulders over the wrist, turn the elbow creases forward, soften the elbows a little, bend into them so you're not locking out. Push the floor away so our serratus anterior are active. Draw the lower belly up and in and send the right foot up towards the ceiling. Start to open it out to the side and draw it back down. So we're going to take nice big circles without letting that left hip move. So keep that left hip as still as possible. Engage your core. So we're doing these controlled movements without letting the left side move, really creating stability in that left side. Deep breaths. Exhale as you lift, using lower abs. Inhale to lower. 2 more. And 1 more. Now reverse, go the other way. Drawing the lower belly up and in. So you feel the lower abs are actively working. Four more. Keep the back of the neck long. 1 more. And we switch to the other side. Lower abs engaged. Draw the left leg up, open, and lower down. Pulling lower belly up and in. Looking slightly forward on the floor. So we're placing the neck in a good position. 2 more in this direction. And we reverse. Working to keep that right hip completely still. Okay, you've got 5 more. Keep going. Keep pushing the floor away. 2 more. And last one. All right, bring it down. Now you're going to have a seat in a 90-90 position. Take the right leg in the back, right knee straight out from the hip, ankle lined with the knee. That left knee is in front of the hip, shin parallel to you. Fingers come forward. Slight lean forward. We're lifting the back foot up and down. You can just keep your back foot relaxed as you're lifting up. We're internally rotating the back hip. Relax those shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Back of the neck is long. 1 more. Now, lean back just a little bit and lift the back knee up and down. Do your best to keep your body turned forward. So your torso is trying to stay forward instead of twisting. Make sure you're not twisting towards the back knee. Try to stay straight. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. Don't worry if you're barely getting your knee up or you barely got your foot up. The work is in trying. Just trying to do it is hard, even if you can't do it. You're still moving forward. 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, now we're going to switch to the other side. So take that back knee behind you, straight out from the hip, ankle lined with the knee, front knee in front of you, aligned with your hip, and the shin is parallel. Slight lean forward. Exhale, lift the back foot. Inhale to lower, keeping the neck long. Deep breaths. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Four more. 3 2, and 1. Lean it back just a little bit. The back knee lifts and lowers. Try not to turn your body towards that back leg. We're keeping our torso facing forward, keeping that foot down on the floor, just lifting the knee. 2 more. And last one. All right, bring it up onto your hands and knees. Step your right foot forward so you're in a low lunge position. Take that left leg, stretch it back behind you. Right knee tracking over the heel, fingers down, lift the chest up. You're going to press down into the toenail, so make sure your back foot's not tucked. You want to push into the top of the foot. And you're just going to let the knee come up and tap it down. Lift that knee and tap. We're not moving the pelvis up too much. There's a little movement, a little lift up, but we're keeping it pretty low. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, lower. Three more. Last one. Okay, we're gonna stay here. Shift your hips back. Wiggle your front foot forward slightly with the heel down, toes up. You're going to stand up on that back knee, hands onto the hips. Nice tall spine. Lean forward, keep the chest up, so make sure you're not rounding and collapsing like this. We want a nice long spine. So exhale forward, inhale, lift. We have a nice balance challenge here as well. Trying to keep that back straight the whole time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep your toes pointing up. See if you can pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. So you're creating this scissoring action of the pelvis. That helps you to keep your hips square and engage the inner thighs, and the pelvis to help you balance. Okay, bring it back, switch sides. Step the left foot forward, left knee tracking over the heel. You're resting on the back toenails. We exhale, lift the knee up and tap it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Deep breaths. Three more. And last one. Shift the pelvis back, wiggle that front foot forward just a few inches, turn the toes up. You're going to stand on that back knee. Nice tall spine, shifting forward and lifting up. Keeping your back straight. Make sure you're scissoring that left hip back, right hip forward, working to keep the pelvis squared. Don't let your back round. Try to keep the spine as tall as possible. Pull the ribs away from the hips. If balance is hard here, you can always put one hand on a yoga block to help you. Three more. Last one. Okay. You're going to turn so you can use the length of the mat to extend your right leg out to the side. Turn the toes up. Your left toes are tucked under. And then you're just going to rock your hips back and forward. Almost like you're trying to sit your hips onto your left heel. So you should feel the stretch in the right inner thigh here. Exhale. As you shift back, inhale to come forward. Three more. Keeping the neck nice and long. One more. And bring that knee and stretch the left heel out to the side. Turn the toes up. Tuck the right toes under. Drop the pelvis back to the right heel and shift. You'll also feel your toes getting a nice stretch here as well. which is good. With our feet in shoes all day, we need that stretch. 4 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to set up our pillow or our yoga block on the mat and grab your band. Remember, you can do this without the band. So if you don't have a band, don't turn this off, keep going with us. Lie down on your side. Take the block underneath your head. Get your shoulders stacked, your hips are stacked. We lift the top knee up and lower it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. See if you can find a little lift of your side waist off of the floor here. Back stays straight, nice and long. Three more. And then we're going to come up and switch to the other side. You can always just roll over if you want. Keeping those shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Lift the bottom side waist up. Exhale, we lift the top knee and lower. Keep those hips stacked. Make sure you're not rolling back into your back hip. You don't have to go super high to really feel this. If you don't have the band, just really push your feet together and you're still gonna feel it. As long as you're keeping your pelvis stacked. One more. Okay, now we're going to take that band off and grab your ball, or if you have a small pillow, you can use that also. Take that ball in between the knees. And then lift the top knee up and lower it down. Make sure that ball is secure so it's not gonna roll anywhere. And then lower. You can actually bring that foot all the way down. Keep the side waist lifted. Squeeze into that ball as you're doing this. Three more. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. 2. Keep the lower abs turned on. 1 more. Okay, let's pick it up and go to the other side. Keeping that ball in between the knees. You can reposition it. Make sure it's secure. Shoulders are stacked. Bottom waist is lifted. Start with your feet touching. And then we exhale, lift the top foot. Inhale, lower. It might take you a minute to get that ball in the right place, so take your time doing that. Lower abs stay engaged the whole time. Back is straight. Make sure you're not rounding. And keep your neck nice and long. Make sure it's not collapsing forward. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, set that ball off to the side. And for this one, I'm going to support my head with my hands, so you can do the same. Take your top knee and bend it so the foot comes in front and the heel is lifted. So you're on the tippy toes. And then I want you to push the knee back a little bit and feel your sacrum. Make sure your hips are stacked. The bottom leg, you're going to turn that heel up to the ceiling and lift the leg and lower. A little flex in the foot so that foot is active and we're pushing up into the heel. So you should feel this in the inner thigh of the bottom leg. Two more. And last one, hold it up. Now you're going to point the toes and draw circles. Try to keep the rest of your body as still as possible. That's the hard part. The whole body wants to move. Tighten your core. Now reverse. And little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. As high as you can with that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Now extend both legs long. Pelvis stays stacked the whole time. You're going to draw a line up through the inseam of the leg. Kick that leg up. Flex. And lower it down. Draw a line up. Kick. Flex. And lower it down. Draw a line up, kick, flex, lower, keep that side waist lifted away from the floor. Pull the lower abs in the whole time. Two more. And last one. Now reverse, lift, point, bend, slide, lift, and point. Okay, it's a flex to lift, then a point. Good, flex, lift, point, flex, lift, point, flex, lift, point, flex, lift, point, flex, lift, bend, point. Two more, flex, point, bend. One more. Whew. And we do the other side. Okay. So don't need your blocker pillow here. You can support yourself on your hands, but you can use the pillow if you need it. We bend the top knee, foot comes in front, you're on the tippy toes, heels lifted high. The bottom heel's reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we lift that leg. Inhale, lower. Try to pull this knee back as far as you can. Make sure your hips are stacked. If your hips are tight in external rotation, which my right one is, it's hard to get that knee back. Relax your shoulders. Two more. Now, point the toes and circle. 4, 3, 2, now reverse it. Try to hold your whole body still. Relax your shoulders, tighten your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Lift that leg up as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch those legs all the way out. Stacking hips, stacking shoulders, and feet. We bend, point, kick it up, flex, and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Try to keep the lower abs nice and active. That will help you hold your pelvis still. 3 more. 2. And 1 more. Good. Now we reverse it. Flex it up. Point, bend, extend, flex, point, bend, extend. Good. Kick it up, flex, point, bend, and slide it out. Flex, point, bend, slide it out. 4 more. 3. So hard not to wobble with this one. 2 more. And 1 more. Ooh. All right, now lie onto your back. Feet are on the floor, hands down alongside your hips. Exhale, we're going to hinge up into our bridge. Walk your feet together. Now keep your pelvis even. So you can just hinge the hips up and down and squeeze your knees together as best as you can. If that hurts your back, widen your feet up. If you're ready to kick it up a couple notches, keep the hips up and we're going to alternate into a march. Keep the pelvis even the whole time. Don't let your pelvis rotate. Keep the lift of the hips. Exhale, we lift. Inhale to lower. You've got 4 more on each side. Don't let the hips drop. Keep them up and the ribs down. 1 more each side. And then you can roll all the way down 1 vertebra at a time. Hug the knees into the chest. And rock yourself up. Thank you so much for joining me. We are all done for today. We will see you next time.